Liam MacCarthy hasn't been to Limerick since 1973. This Sunday, the Treaty Men have their first chance at the silverware since 2007, although they'll have to get through a strong Galway team first. If John Kiley and his team are to come out on top, there are three things that they'll need to go right for them. Galway have a habit of racking up scores early on and then letting the opposition back into it. Against Clare, they went 9 points up after 16 minutes before Clare brought it back to draw in the first semi-final. In the replay, they also went 9 points up early on, but ultimately scraped a 1-point win. If Limerick can keep Galway quiet in the first 20 minutes, they have the consistency in the later stages to catch up with them. Limerick's bench have proven their value on scoring ability. In the semi-final, their bench contributed 2-6. Galway's bench doesn't have as impressive a tally. They failed to score at all in their last match against Clare. Jonathan Glynn is Galway's danger man in the full forward line, particularly when long balls are sent into him. Able to create a chance from very little or play the ball off to one of the corner forwards, if Limerick can keep Glynn from winning possession, they will cut off one of Galway's main attacking tools. Limerick will really need to keep their heads against Galway on Sunday. The Treaty Men have been guilty of conceding a lot of frees in this year's championship. Peter Duggan scored 11 points from placed balls for Clare in this year's Munster Championship match, and Patrick Horgan scored 10 points from frees in the semi-final against Cork. Joe Canning isn't the type of man that would put many frees wide either, so the less chances they give him, the better. Frees aside, Limerick have found themselves a man down due to discipline on a couple of occasions this year too. Tom Condon got a silly red card in the final round of the Munster round-robin games, and Aaron Gillan also received marching orders against Cork and Munster. Beating Galway with 15 men will be a tough enough task, let alone trying to do it with 14. And only last year we saw how a silly red card in an All-Ireland final can hinder a team. Finally, Limerick will have to be clever taking their scores. In Daithí Burke and Gearóid McInerney, Galway have two commanders in defence who can dominate under the high ball. Limerick's Aaron Gillan has created quite a number of goal chances this year by catching high balls around the goal. On Sunday, however, Limerick will have to open up the playbook, as beating Daithí Burke for high balls around the square could be relatively fruitless. Seamus Flanagan, who is likely to be marked by Burke, will therefore need to make runs out to either of the wings to lure Burke out of his comfort zone of full back. If Limerick can be accurate from distance and wide, it could be their best chance of racking up scores, as they will be keeping the ball away from Burke and McInerney. Limerick will need to have the game of their lives on Sunday to keep Galway from winning back-to-back All-Irelands, but it's not an impossible mission.